Dr. Travis Gratton with University Veterinary Care Centers here for today's pet advice. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are talking leashes today and walking your pet on a leash. For those who live in the city of Topeka, does Topeka have a leash law?
To my knowledge, I couldn't find that they do. That may have changed recently, and if I'm wrong, please animal control contact me and let me know. But it appears they don't. There is pet animal at large ordinance, so if you get separated from your pet or your pet gets separated from you, potentially you could be ticketed and fined if your animal's picked up roaming around.
So definitely something you probably want to check out if you're moving to a new community or you're getting a pet for the first time, just to see what rules are out there.
Yeah, absolutely. They're all local ordinance related, so the various cities, counties, whatever, it varies a lot across the state.
Well, let's talk a little bit about some of the benefits of using a leash. I know there are many, and I'm sure you have some for us.
Yeah, certainly. The big two are control and protection. And control, of course, is, what may happen, what could happen. Animals and even very well-trained dogs get distracted. They see wildlife, they see other dogs, and they just kind of take off running. So trusting a pet to not do what you don't want it to can sometimes end in disastrous consequences. We've certainly seen dogs who have run out across busy streets and been hit over the years a number of times. So.
Yeah, you definitely don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a preference as to what type of leash is used? Is there one that's better than the other?
Mostly, as long as they're well fit as far as the collar or harness, and we see a lot of them that are really loose, and they're not such a problem when the dog is pulling potentially, but when the dog suddenly backs up or gets scared, they can slip out of them very, very easily. So make sure that they are properly adjusted and snug. The retractable leads, provide a little less protection, and you really have to be thinking all the time. Obviously you can kind of do the reel it in, lock and go and get the animal under control, but in certain situations and circumstances you definitely don't want them out on the end of a 15 or 25-foot lead. It's just not a lot of control or protection. They can get into all kinds of things. So
well, we've talked about dogs. I tried to get my cat to go for a walk on a leash. It was a disaster. It didn't work out very well. But do you see many people using leashes with other types of pets?
We have a number of clients who use leashes on a multitude of them. Some cats get very good at it. It is a much slower process. A lot of times cats become basically paralyzed. They'll just kind of collapse if you put a harness on them.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Or very angry. Cats can go either way. And but we've had people who walk, or take birds out on leashes so that they can't fly. They do make little harnesses that fit birds. We've had clients who take rabbits and lizards and ferrets, and if you imagine somebody walking their bearded dragon through your neighborhood, they don't go real far, but they do get out and get a little exercise.
Well, yeah, we all need some exercise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Dr. Gratton, thank you so much for being with us today. And for more information about University Veterinary Care Center, just head over to universityvetcare.com.